Okay, so in this video we're going to have a look at a Z-scores exam question. So we'll highlight our key information to start as always. So they tell us it's normally distributed, mean age of 48.2, standard deviation of 10.6. One person is picked at random, that's fine. Find the probability that this person is less than 50 years old. So they've asked us for the probability that the person, we don't know who it is less than 50. So we need to convert this x value into a z-score. So that z is equal to, in your log tables, you don't need to memorize it. X we know is 50. Our mu value is 48.2. And then our standard deviation is 10.6. So it would be z is equal to 50 minus 48.2 over 10.6. Into your calculator. We have 50 minus 48.2 divided by 10.6 will give us quite a long number, 0. So always write it out in full and then we'll worry about rounding. 113208. So this I need to round to 0.17. So we're going to our log tables now and we're looking for the probability that z is less than 1.7. So we'll come down to our log tables. Probability 0.1. There's my 7, so 0.5675. Or else we can write it as 56.75%. Okay, that's part 1 answered. Part 2 now, they tell us exactly 10% who stay in the hotel are at least 8 years old. Find the value of A to the nearest whole number. So if they say, so 10% at least 8 years old means there's 90% less than A. So what we need is a z-score that'll equal 0.90. So we'll come down to our log tables, and this time we're scanning the z-scores. So it'll bring us to our second page, and we have here, okay, so we have two options. We have just either side of 90. We're not going to pick this second option because this eats into the 10% essentially, because it's just gone past 90. So that leaves us with 0.8997. You come across and up and we get 1.28. So z is equal to 1.28. And now we use our z-score. So it's x minus mu over your standard deviation. The mean, or the x value we don't know, the mean they told us earlier was 48.2 and our standard deviation is 10.6. So it'll be 1.28 is equal to a minus 48.2 over 10.6. I'm going to multiply across by 10.6 to get rid of our fraction form, and we'll get 13.568 is equal to a minus 48.2. Bring it to one side. A is equal to 13.568 plus 48.2. Into your calculator. You get A equals 61.768. They'd asked us to write our answer correct to the nearest whole number. So we get A is equal to 62 years. So just in terms of the data then, it means that exactly 10% are at least 62 years old, rounded to the nearest whole number. And that's us done. That's that question answered for 15 marks.